Hi everyone, how are you today? So, a couple days ago, I weighed myself and I weighed 229 pounds. And I realized, I started off on December 26, 2024 at 318 pounds. That means I have 11 pounds to go before I get to 100 pounds lost. And I have about 6 weeks to get there. And I'm like, I could do that by the end of the year. I talked to my health coach, who is Chris over at For Fun's Sake, and I will link him down in the description below. And he's, yeah, you can get that done if you don't have too many parties, if you're careful about how you have your cheat meals, and you know, um, if you keep up with what you've been doing and all of that, you could probably do that. In fact, I'm sure, easy peasy, you can do it. I think it was easy peasy lemon squeezy or something like that he said. But anyway, so I affirm that I will get to 218 or below by December 31st, 2025, so the end of this year. And the big thing that I was thinking about was because Chris over at For Fun's Sake has a Christmas challenge. And I'm like, yeah, that's a really good idea, because here's the thing. It's not that I can't enjoy myself. I will enjoy myself. If I have a party, I will go to it. I will enjoy it, but I will enjoy it responsibly. I don't have too many parties, so that makes it a lot easier for me. Obviously, there's Thanksgiving. I'm going to enjoy myself on Thanksgiving. I'm not going to be eating 4,000 calories. I'll try to keep it, estimated at around maybe 1,800 calories or something like that. I also can't eat as much as I used to. I've been used to not eating as much. I'm not used to eating certain things as rich, and so I get filled up on them more, or don't want them as much. Or they don't taste as good. Some things and other things taste great, like the chocolate pecan pie I had at the early Thanksgiving, where I was very restrained, but I still enjoyed myself. I had just a little bit of chocolate pecan pie. It probably would count about a quarter of a normal piece of chocolate pecan pie, and I didn't eat much of the crust. But anyway, and I only gained 0.7 pounds. That was on Saturday, so on Sunday woke up and I was 0.7 pounds more, and I almost lost all of it off. Anyway, it's a normal cheat meal that I allow myself generally one time a week. So I can have a life, and I will have a life during this Christmas season, holiday season, whatever you want to call it, whether you celebrate or don't celebrate something, Kwanzaa or Passover or whatever. Most people celebrate New Year's. People in the U.S., most people celebrate Thanksgiving. Whatever it is, it's a nice early colder weather time, and it's fun. There's usually lots of decorations, and have fun. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to do it in a way that I have learned throughout the year, and especially since the very end of August. What I've learned works for me, that keeps so I have a lot of clean eating, and that I'm responsible when I have cheat days, and that I have I'm very choosy about what's going to be a bigger cheat day, and that's not a huge cheat day, but more than what would probably be for me, 1,800 calories would be a big cheat day for me. But anyway, that's what I'm learning. Be responsible, whatever the occasion is, and have smaller, more restrained cheat meals most of the time. So I'm looking at it and going, okay, so between now and Thanksgiving, I don't have anything. And in Thanksgiving, yeah, I will enjoy myself. And then I will be very restrained and clean eating until I go to New York City. And that's 5 days. And I will walk a lot. I will be careful to only eat out probably one time a day. I will eat clean, except for that. I will be restrained and responsible and not eat a whole big pizza and, all that kind of thing. And then I'm going to come back, and I don't have anything until there's a birthday on the 23rd. Sometimes we celebrate a little early, sometimes we celebrate a little bit later, but I can deal with that. It's not the end of the world. I can make that work out. And then there's Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And I will enjoy myself, but responsibly. And then I don't really celebrate New Year's Eve by going out and do a party, whatever. I just like, oh, I stayed up till midnight. Okay, it's a new year now. I'm going to sleep. So it's very possible to make it work out. I affirm that I will work it out. And by doing so, I keep with my good habits. I enjoy myself. I don't lose progress. I don't stop my weight loss train from keeping going. And I start off the new year already having lost 100 pounds for good. And that's a great feeling. What's better? I can't think of anything better than, I mean, there may be things better than that, but that's a really great thing. It's a great feeling starting off with, rather than, oh, now I gained this, whatever number of pounds during the holidays, and now I got to get it going again. And feeling, oh, I'm desperate to get it off kind of thing. I could be like, yeah, just continue the clean eating. On days I'm not so hungry, don't eat so much. Continue with what I've learned. Now, I have learned something very interesting. I'm thinking about this and going, now this is incredibly interesting, and that is that the first 4 months of this year, I lost a lot of weight. The middle 4 months of this year, I didn't lose very much weight. And you know why I didn't lose so much weight in the middle? Because I was doing crazy things like doing 72-hour fasts. I did 3 that were in between 2-3 weeks apart. I think one was almost a month apart. And I did 3 of those. And then I stopped my weight loss. Then I did the sugar diet, which for some people worked. For me, it's like, okay, I got 5 pounds off real fast. I kept 5 pounds. I think I had 7 pounds off, and then I kept 5 of it off permanently. But then I just stopped again and couldn't get it going. And then I finally listened to what Chris over at For Fun's Sake was saying, when it was a different channel. And I started losing again. And then I got to a point where it's like, I think it's time to have a weight loss coach. And so I contacted Chris, and I started on August. Well, I contacted him on the 28th. I think I started on the 30th of August, something like that. But anyway, basically, with the help of a health coach, I have lost, so let me think here, I have lost 32 pounds in 2.5 months, a little over 2.5 months. And that's quite a lot. And so, let me think here. Is that how much I've lost? Yeah. I went from 261 to now I'm 229. That's 32 pounds. Yeah. And so, it looks like if and when, I'm going to be affirming, I'm going to put it that way. When I lose that 100 pounds, I'm down to 218 or less. By the end of the year, I will have lost 43 pounds in 4 months. That's the last 4 months that I've been losing weight, which is, well, it's 41%, but it's, we'll round it off to 40% of my weight loss just in the last 4 months, which will be thinking into the future me at 218 on December 31st with a health coach. Now, obviously, I put in the work. I have lots of motivation. I listen to what he has to say. I work well with him. What protocols he has have either worked well, or we have worked through it and found something else that maybe works a little bit better. But it's been worth it for me. Every dollar that I've spent has been working well. Now, he's going to be taking some time off, but I know enough now to, be able to get through the end of the year myself. But anyway, I just a testament to how much you can lose with a weight loss coach if you listen to what they have to say and you work well with them, and they have something that works with you, works for you, and this does work very well for me. And it's not like you have to do exactly this. It's like works with what works for you and what your tastes are and everything. But anyway, so I encourage those of you who are watching, whether you're maintaining your weight or trying to or working on losing weight, don't stop the freight train from all the good habits that you have. Sure, enjoy yourself. Whatever, however much you want to enjoy yourself, but, keep it down to a quiet roar I would encourage you to keep it down to a quiet roar. But, have a life, enjoy yourself, whatever you celebrate, whatever you don't celebrate, whatever, just enjoying this time of year when it's a little colder and you feel a little hungrier and on a little more festiveness in your life. Keep it going. And that way, when you start the new year, you're not like, oh, I got to get back into it. You're already back into it because you haven't left it. And you start off lighter than you were. And, before the Christmas season began. At least have that goal. And I think you'll feel really good. I think I'm going to feel amazing starting off 100 pounds lighter than I was last year. Well, yeah. It'll be the next year, but anyway, basically 100 pounds from right after Christmas 2024, and so it's just slightly over a year, but anyway. Yeah, I wish everyone the best, and you have a great rest of the day.